Yo, it's your girl, Jená Utley, holistic lifestyle maven and possibility trainer. Welcome back to the channel of possibilities. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how I find balance in the morning and how I start my days. Now this is really important for me because I am a full-time entrepreneur. I do work from home on my business, and on top of that, because I am on this fat loss journey, this weight loss journey, so I have had to be very intentional about how I start my days and how I find balance, because for years, I operated out of guilt and out of anxiousness and rushing around. But since the beginning of 2018, since I really have started dedicating my days to God and have started to follow His instruction for my day, I have found and discovered massive amounts of peace and joy and happiness. So no 2 days for me are the exact same, but there are some key things that I do every day, every morning that really helps me find peace and balance. So let's get straight into that. Now, the first thing that I do when I get up in the morning is drink a huge 28 ounce glass of water, and I love adding lemon to it. Some mornings I'll have it with honey, some mornings I won't have it with honey. If I feel like I need more energy, more of a pick-me-up, I'll go ahead and I'll add some honey in that. But this does so much, not just for my body, but for my mind. Because if the first thing that I do in the morning is do something good for my body that's going to keep me hydrated, which is going to keep, keep my skin hydrated, that's going to help my gut flush stuff out like it needs to, that makes me feel good. And that kind of sets my mind for the day. That sets my mind to be disciplined on not just the fitness goals that I have, but the life goals that I have and the business goals that I have. So after I finish making my water, I'll bring my water and I'll sit down, and this is when I have my devotional time. Now I love using my Jesus Calling devotional. I've had this devotional for 3 years, and I've just started consistently using it for the last 3 months. And the reason this is so is because I knew it was time for me to step up in my word training. Love praying. Praying has never been this huge issue for me, but I know that I needed to get more involved in my word. And I was kind of like, God, how do I start this? What do I read the beginning to the end? What do I do? And boom, I was like, you know what? I have this devotional. I've had this devotional for years. Let this be the first step that I make to consistently reading the Bible. So that's what I do. So I'll open my Jesus Calling devotional and I'll read the devotional for the day. And lines in the devotional that jump out to me or prick my heart or just give me a calm feeling in my spirit, I'll journal those and I'll write those down. And then the scriptures at the bottom of the page, I'll go and I'll look at the scriptures, and sometimes I'll read the entire chapter of where that verse is, just for context. And that has done such an amazing job of keeping me consistent in the word and learning of God and just getting His word written on my heart, and I love that. So when I do my devotional time, sometimes I'll pray and do my devotional time, or sometimes I'll just do my devotional time and I'll pray throughout the day. Because that's the thing with my relationship with God. I don't just pick one time in the morning and have a conversation with Him. This definitely sets my day. It lets me know, hey God, I see you. I love you. Thank you so much for waking me up. Thank you so much for starting me on my way. I appreciate you. I'm going to acknowledge you, but just off rip, thank you. So it definitely keeps me looking up, keeps my head up for the day. So when things come, they don't affect me dramatically. They don't bring my spirit down. They don't bring my energy down. Because you know how you have some days, and it seems as soon as your feet touch the ground, it's thing after thing after thing after thing. If I take my time and sacrifice that time in the morning and just spend it with God, I feel I have a Teflon vest, I have a bulletproof vest, and stuff just don't penetrate me like that. So I'll have my devotional time and I'll pray. Like I said, sometimes when I do the devotional, and if not, I'll just be praying throughout the day, because that's what a relationship is, like talking to someone throughout the day. And that's how I've set my relationship up with God, not just to have this one sit down encounter, but to have multiple like sweet encounters with him throughout the day. And after that, it is time for me to check my numbers. This is something that calms your girl. Like, I get so much enjoyment and so much peace around knowing my numbers. So every single credit card that I have, I'll log into the online system and I'll check and I'll see where the balances are. I'll see how much, if the card is paid off, and if not, how much balance is left on it. And just, it's some cards that I use consistently, so I just try to make sure that the numbers that is represented is actually what it should be, because I have caught a number of charges on different credit cards, and even like our checking and savings account. It was just like, wait a minute, this is wrong, this has been overcharged, or this has been charged twice. So I just keep an eye on my numbers, because that just, it keeps me calm, it keeps me peaceful, and that also contributes to the discipline that I want to have as it relates to my goal and my husband and I's goal of getting out of debt. That is a huge thing that has completely changed our financial landscape. Something as simple as looking at my numbers every morning or every other morning has helped your girl maintain some level of like peace and balance as it relates to that. This week's Subby Love goes to the Only Cartel. Thank you so much for being a part of my tribe and rocking out with me. Again, I always stick around for about an hour after I upload my videos to chat with you guys in the comments. So come say hey. Let's get to know each other. So after I finish checking my bank statements, by that point, my water is all the way drunk up. So it's time for me to clean up. So I'll vacuum, I'll make the bed, I'll do whatever I need to do to get the house wherever I need it to be, because it's something about a clean house that balances your girl out. It gives me peace, It makes my home feel like a haven, a safe spot, a safe place for me to be, for me to relax. And then when I leave and come back and my house is clean, I feel like everything is better in my house when my house is clean. So having a clean house is definitely a part of my morning routine and finding balance. And the thing about me is I clean up every morning, so that makes it so when I clean up, I'm not cleaning up for hours. If you do a little bit every morning and you put stuff away right when you use it, there's never a need to spend hours and hours and hours cleaning up or feeling like you have to do anything cleaning wise for a long portion of time. So I'll go ahead and get that out the way in the morning. And that makes me feel like my house is a breath of fresh air all day. So after I finish cleaning up, I get myself ready for the day. It's time for me to head to the kitchen and get some real calories in. Now, I either do one of two things, right? If I have a plethora of fruits and vegetables in the refrigerator, I will make me a juice or a smoothie from scratch. Or I will use juice powders that I have. Now, the one that I've been using lately is the Organifi green juice powder. And y'all, when I tell you this joint is legit, because it has maca in it, it has spirulina in it, it has turmeric in it, it has so many things in it. So I don't feel like I'm missing anything or lacking anything. I could be running a little low on fruits and vegetables in a rush, and then I will rely on my Organifi green juice powder. Now, the thing that I like about the Organifi green juice powder, that if I am in a rush, I can just put me some filtered water in my mason jar, scoop the powder, put the powder in it, and just shake it, and it's good to go. It mixes so effortlessly with water, and it's not grainy, and it don't get clumpy, and it don't clump up in your mouth. Like, it mixes smooth. So if I'm in a rush trying to get out the house, I'll boom, 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 do that, drink it, and be gone. Or kind of like what's going on with me now, my husband and I, we're getting ready to celebrate our wedding anniversary, and we're going out of town. So I didn't want to do a whole lot of grocery shopping and do a whole grocery fruits and vegetables type situation. So I've just been eating all of the fruits and vegetables that I have in the refrigerator and just haven't been replacing them. So me getting up and needing like a fresh juice using my Organifi green juice powder is getting me the same nutrition that I need, the same nutrition that I like and that I want, but in a real easy, simple, quick way. So if you want to try the Organifi green juice powder, I actually have a coupon code that you can check them out and get 15% off. I'll leave it in the description box below. So after I finish making my juice, either a juice from scratch or using my delicious and wonderful Organifi green juice powder, your girl is out to work out. Now, me prioritizing my workouts have been so key. Even if it's me going and taking a walk, that's another opportunity for me to stop and for me to talk to God. That's another opportunity for me to kind of really sit and get clear on what I want my day to look like, what things I need to do today. Like, I love it. I love it. So when I work out in the morning, I feel like it sets my day up as well. Now, I don't work out and then work out so hard that I'm crazy dizzy and I feel like I'm about to throw up and pass out. Cause no, I work out. I definitely push myself. I get my body going and my sweat going, because y'all know I got my fat loss goal. I'm on my fat loss journey. But I found that when I go ahead and get it out of the way in the morning, it just sets me up, and I just feel balanced, right? Because that's what this video is about. So those are the things that I do in the morning to find balance, and that's the way that I start my day as a full-time entrepreneur and as someone who is on my own personal fat loss journey. One thing that I do want to leave you with, if you are someone who feels like you're anxious all the time, or you don't have the level of peace that you want, you don't have the level of joy that you want, whether you are a full-time entrepreneur or you are in corporate America, or you're like me, you're on your own health journey, find one thing. Start with one thing that you do consistently every day and build from there. I guarantee you'll slowly start putting pieces together, and you'll find that it's like more balance is coming to your life. Even if it's not perfect, right? Even if it's like some days this area is 60 and this area is 40, that's still a good balance, so you won't feel like, in any particular area of your life that you're overextending in one area and underextending in another area. But just, again, take one habit and start to really put that into your day and build from there, because this morning routine has, even though it's simple, right? It's a lot of times it's the simple things that we do that's really going to help us get to the point that we want to be. Even though my morning routine is simple in nature, it is perfectly designed for my life, and I don't wake up on most days like I used to, feeling stressed and feeling anxious and feeling behind and feeling defeated and feeling confused and then feeling doubtful and then feeling like, how am I ever gonna get all of this stuff done? Being pulled this way and that way, checking the emails. This person want me to do this, that person want me to do that. Oh, this is due. Oh, I gotta shoot this out. Pick one thing and build from that thing. That's all I have for you in this video. Again, if you're interested in trying out the Organifi juice powder, I got you, girl. Check the link in the description box below. Until next time, bye. Be blessed.